The seed of a fortune. Most traders look at a $100 account and see a limitation. They see an amount so small that it feels insignificant, leading them to gamble, over-leverage, and eventually blow the account in search of a quick fix. But the world's most successful traders see something entirely different. They see a seed. In this video, we break down the psychological transition required to move from a get-rich-quick gambler to a high-performance professional. Turning $100 into $1 million isn't a feat of math, it's a feat of mindset. We will explore why the market rewards the ruthlessly patient, how to detach your ego from your equity, and why your $100 account is actually your greatest training ground for managing millions. If you can't respect the $100, you will never be trusted with the $1 million. Let's look at the 4 cornerstones that make this transformation possible. 1. The compounding mindset. The foundation of trading. Success isn't speed, it's the ability to think in decades, not days. The seed analogy. A $100 account is a seed. Most traders eat the seed by over-leveraging or dig it up by checking growth too often. The math of 5%. Growing an account by just 5% a week turns $100 into roughly $10,000 in less than 5 years. Historical example. Richard Dennis, a legendary commodities trader, started with $1,600 and turned it into hundreds of millions by following repeatable rules rather than gambling. 2. Ruthless patience. The video distinguishes between waiting and ruthless patience. The ability to watch price action dance near your entry and still do nothing if the setup isn't perfect. Active waiting, not trading, is a trade in itself. The 4-trade rule, a 2003 anecdote, describes a pro trader who only took 4 trades a month. He once waited 23 days for a signal, and that single trade earned more than most impatient traders made all month. The lion strategy. Traders are encouraged to act like a lion in tall grass, conserving energy and studying the herd until the odds are overwhelmingly in their favor. 3. Emotional detachment. Winning traders view each individual trade as statistically insignificant, like 1 grain of sand on a beach. The 2008 warning. A trader who made $400,000 shorting banks lost it all in 3 months because he couldn't emotionally accept a $50,000 loss and began revenge trading. The business expense model. Losses should be viewed as business expenses, like a restaurant throwing away a cancelled meal order, rather than a failure of identity. The coin flip logic. If your strategy has a positive edge, 3 tails, losses in a row, shouldn't cause panic because the math works over 100 flips. 4. Relentless adaptation. The market is a living beast that punishes those who refuse to change. Stubbornness versus consistency. Consistency is applying principles. Stubbornness is refusing to change tools when the game shifts. Adaptation to self. A pro trader must adapt to their own mental state, adjusting position sizes if they are tired, distracted, or emotionally charged. Historical example. Marty Pitbull. Schwartz is cited as a legend who stayed profitable by refusing to stay static and constantly expanding his skill set. The final takeaway. The journey from $100 to $1 million is not about finding a perfect system, but about becoming a shapeshifter. Every level of financial growth requires a different version of the trader. The beginner masters risk, the intermediate masters emotion, and the advanced trader masters market intuition. At the end of the day, your trading account is more than just a balance. It's a mirror. It reflects your discipline, your patience, and your ability to adapt when the world shifts beneath your feet. Turning $100 into $1 million isn't about finding a magic indicator or a secret algorithm. It's about the person you become while you're waiting for the math to work. If you can master these 4 cornerstones, discipline, patience, detachment, and adaptation, you aren't just building a bank account, you're building an empire. Remember, the market doesn't owe you a living, but it does offer a fair trade. It takes from the impulsive and gives to the professional. So, stop looking at your small account as a limitation. Look at it as your training ground. If you can manage $100 with the precision of a surgeon, the millions will eventually take care of themselves. I want to hear from you. What is the single biggest mindset shift you've made in your journey so far? Was it learning to take the loss or finally learning to sit on your hands? Drop a comment below. I read every single one. If this video helped you see the game differently, hit that subscribe button and join the community. We're here to master the mind so we can master the markets. Until next time, stay disciplined, stay patient, and keep compounding. I'll see you in the next one.